Jermell Charlo got thoroughly outclassed. And I see a lot of people trying to give him a participation trophy. He doesn't deserve that. He didn't dare to be great. He didn't jump up 2 weight classes to challenge Canelo. He jumped up 2 weight classes for the check. He put on a very ugly performance and he got paid handsomely. That's what we're dealing with. He didn't try, right? He looked like he was afraid for his life. Like he had just eaten his final meal while he was getting his hands wrapped, and now he's about to walk to the electric chair. First third of the fight, he's in fear of his life. The second third, he tries a little bit till he gets caught, and then he just spends the rest of the fight wishing and hoping for the final bell. And then it finally rings, and now he's a hugger. And that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a guy who didn't attempt to win. We're dealing with a guy who did worse than Amir Khan. Even though Amir Khan got knocked out, at least he won some rounds. At least Canelo had to make some adjustments. Canelo didn't even have to take a seat. This was a horrible performance. And this is the third of our trifecta. I want to say this. If you got Inoue versus Fulton wrong, Crawford versus Spence wrong, and Canelo versus Charlo wrong, I hope you're getting paid by the PBC. Because if you're not, you need to hang up them boxing predictions. I hope you ain't putting no money on this. Right? I know it's a lot of long money. Everybody's rich on YouTube. But I hope you ain't putting no money on this. All right? I don't want to see nobody downsizing their house and going through divorce proceedings because they suck at boxing. All right? They suck at making basic predictions. These were 3 layups. Speaking of layups, as I mentioned before, we knew that Jermell Charlo didn't stand a chance in hell and that nobody believed in him. That's why he was the first of 3 fights. Right? That's why he was the first of 3 fights. This is your free throw, Canelo. And then gradually it'll get harder. And maybe we'll get a Canelo versus Benavidez the last fight or the second fight or never. But we knew this was the layup. So congratulations to Jermell Charlo for getting the check, for getting that bag, because that was his goal. You don't deserve any props for this fight. Another knock on your belt, man. Another weak chain link in your chain. Another chink in your armor. This was a horrible performance. There was no game plan. You have a horrible coach. Jermell Charlo lost this fight the moment he separated from Ronnie Shields. That's how long ago this fight was lost. This is a guy with a 50-some% KO rate who thinks he's a knockout puncher. And I hope Terence Crawford does have a change of heart and decide to step in the ring with this man and expose him yet again. All this ducking and dodging and cool table talk, this shit needs to get out of boxing. It was very good to see Jermell Charlo get what was coming to him. I just wanted it to be Bud Crawford and not Canelo. But hey, I'll take Canelo.